As we said, it was a monumental week in Washington with the State of the Union and the war in Ukraine. So the Rundown's Kiera Lake sat down with Washington correspondent Raquel Martin to get her take on what happened and what happens next.
Raquel, thank you so much for joining us. And the first thing I kind of want to start talking about is the President's State of the Union address that was given earlier this week. Can you follow up about what he had to say?
Well, that's right. President Biden delivered his first State of the Union address Tuesday night. And of course, he touched on the issues happening abroad in Ukraine, but also took the time to try and emphasize what his administration is trying to do for the American people. He tried to highlight some of what he believes are his wins, combating the pandemic, also passing his bipartisan infrastructure package, and trying to lay out his vision when it comes to his economic package. We know the Build Back Better plan obviously failing, but saying that he wants to get provisions from within that bill passed still, things like addressing prescription drug prices, child care costs. Still wasn't able to satisfy everyone, but the president still insisting that he wants to move forward and get his legislative agenda passed.
And another big story that we're hearing about that everyone is talking about is the war in Ukraine. Now, what are you hearing there in Washington? What are officials going to do next?
Well, the White House insists that it is doing everything it can to try and help the Ukrainian people. We know the president has issued more humanitarian aid and weaponry to try and help the Ukrainians, but he's also calling on Congress to pass a massive aid package. And now we're also hearing from some Republicans that they want the package to also include more weapons to help Ukrainians fight back on the ground, seeing that Russian aggression continues to escalate each day.
All right, Raquel, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it as always.
And thank you to you both. Still ahead, COVID cases are dropping and many places are relaxing their rules. So why is there a budget battle brewing? That's next on the Capitol Rundown.